Welcome back to the Bodgast, not just your regular old podcast. This is Ugly Fish. I don't like the intro. This is so bad. All right, I'm with.
I'm with wait, hold up. Yo, it's late as fuck tonight. Um this is philosophy. I'm gonna go by that name. I don't want to use my actual name because who the fuck uses
Can I
their
just call
actual
you
name.
Phil?
People call me Philo. It's
Philo?
weird.
Philo Pilo.
Philo. I don't know how you get Philo from philosophy, but whatever.
Our other guest.
Hey, my name is Christian Perez.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Sorry, my bad. That's what people call me, but no, that's not my real name. Sorry, Keon Gurley back at it.
Bro, please. Bro, please. That's how you start a podcast correctly.
This is the Bodgast. Welcome to the Bodgast.
Welcome to
This
the
is
Bodgast.
technically our second time.
You realize all of our names are already on my channel, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm the black dude. Yeah. So
I'm probably Chinese, but who knows?
what? All right. Let's
Okay. We got a couple of topics. On like a Discord list here. This is not gonna go well. I guess first on the list is New Modern Warfare. Now, I'm gonna preface this. I know nothing about it. All I know is that it looks pretty.
Give me what do you know? It looks pretty.
That's it.
It's amazing. To me this is like one of the first Call of Duty games that is that fucking realistic.
Right.
I've never seen a Call of Duty game try to enforce that much realism.
HUD thing.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. It's in the realism mode. There's a no HUD in the realism mode.
So
honestly,
when
just F1.
Activision flew me out to LA to play it, I gotta tell you, it's exactly it's just Call of Duty. It's just Call of Duty. Literally, I mean, if anything, the graphics have gotten worse and the shooting mechanics. I mean, use the bow and arrow.
Wait. Here's the real question. Troy, answer me this.
Okay.
How many more jetpacks are there exponentially compared to the last one?
Like, there's so much fucking.
I'd say 6.
Yeah.
6.
Perfect.
6 more
Just the
jetpacks.
perfect amount of jetpacks.
Perfect amount.
Yeah.
Does each character have at least 17 jumps?
No. See, that's the thing. It's not quantifiable by each character. It's about how many perks you attach to your,
okay.
There's this thing called a thrasher masher. What you do? It's a kill streak. If you have that kill streak on, you can only do 3 jumps. But every time you do a jump, you can jump 5 more times. See, that's the thing. That's the trade-off with it. All right. Now the thrasher masher, it goes inside of your butt, so you do take damage every time you jump. But that's what made the game interesting, I saw Syndicate run that setup, and he was killing with it. But then
it went too far deep in his ass.
Yeah, and that he lost. He had the clutch, and then it didn't do anything. So that's why you got to be careful balancing your classes, like any good Modern Warfare game.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hate both of you.
The addition to Enderman in Call of Duty was actually pretty. It was pretty ballsy on their part, since they didn't even ask Mojang for the rights. They're like, yeah, we're gonna put this in the game.
Just gonna throw in fucking Enderman.
Honestly, it just looks like LeBron James. It's just a tall black man. That's all it is. It's
2K.
Yeah.
It's 2K with Minecraft and Call of Duty.
But real talk, like everything, back down to earth now. It's actually looking pretty decent. I think that it's a big change from what people are used to from Call of Duty. Like the new modes, 20v20, something like this is something that is going to be very interesting, especially since that's the thing.
I didn't even know about that mode, 20v20.
Yeah, the shooting mechanics and everything. Like one of the kill streaks is a tank, dude, an actual tank.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is Battlefield. What the
Yeah, that's the thing.
The fuck?
With the new shooting mechanics being a little bit heavier, there's not exactly, you still have the hit scan of Call of Duty, but it's heavier. It's a little bit slower. Not to say that gameplay is slow, but mantling things, switching weapons, it's a little bit different from.
It's just to
what
feel
we're
more
used
like.
to.
But the realism mode is fucking weird, bro. Like it's really good for those who play like realistic games, like realistic FPSs. Like I don't know if you guys ever heard of like Project Reality
Mm-mm.
or shit like that. But it's weird for people who are usually like used to the run and gun of Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I think it's not a bad
It's
thing.
not a bad thing at all
It's
because
definitely separating itself. The jetpack
yeah, and I think
um,
that like the game itself includes like almost most of all the genres of
yeah,
like
no,
FPS.
it's
Because it does, it still, I think it still has that run and gun um mechanic to it, but then it has like the realism mode, and then it had like you guys said the 20v20. It's gonna be different, but it gives like a mode for each type of
It still
gamer.
has that classic Call of Duty feel, but
right.
you're
Like
Yeah,
getting larger
it's still
scale
Call of
game
Duty,
modes.
but it is
exactly.
yeah. And let's talk about map design. Map design, they're trying to stay away from 3-lane maps, which we are been used to in the past for Call of
Yeah,
Duty. So
Oh, of
that
course, like
means
when
that
you're
maps
like,
are going to be more dynamic. It's going to be more, cities like sprawling cities, stuff like that.
so they're
And
making their game hit scan Battlefield.
yeah, basically. There's also a new 2v2 mode,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
going to be
That
interesting,
sounds
to say the least.
absolutely
I
like
think,
amazing.
yeah,
That's
like in competitive,
Honestly,
it's going to be
Destiny,
insane,
bring 2v2 back.
that's like Wingman in fucking CS:GO.
right? Like, and it's like you can't heal.
Yeah,
Like
Okay, is
you're
that like an
given,
actual game mechanic, or is it just in the
yeah, yeah.
no,
You
2v2?
it's the
can't
actual mode. Yeah,
you can't heal. You can't They give you certain weapons, so you don't pick your own classes. So you could
exactly.
Ooh,
get like a deagle
Randomize.
with a scout one game, or like different things. It's actually pretty cool.
like I
Should
know this is
randomize.
bad
Yeah.
to compare it to, but is it like RNG, like a battle royale, like you just kind of get a random
No, no, no,
weapon,
no,
and
no,
if
no,
you
no.
end up
You
with a
get
crappy
you
weapon,
No, they give
both
it.
both sides get different. Like it's the same class for everyone.
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
There's a creeper in my fucking house,
Oh
bro.
Ah
man,
man,
No, I'm so serious, bro.
oh
There is
man.
a creeper on my fucking roof.
ah
Just for
man.
reference, I think, Troy, you playing Minecraft too?
I am playing Minecraft.
So I'm the only one not playing Minecraft.
This
And I
Bro,
is
think I think this is a good
computer
transition
dirty
here.
whore.
So Minecraft is making a comeback 2019,
It
true.
is.
and your boy is
It's so
missing it
shocking.
because
Yeah.
This is no, I find this insane
so
because I would have never thought that some shit like this would
so
come back.
I tried to log in, right? The game is it start letting me. I was at camp for reference, and I'm logging in, and it's working fine. I'm able to get into servers and stuff like that. And one day it just tells me to log in again. I'm like, okay, it's fine. I try and log in, invalid password. I'm like, I don't remember changing it. Invalid username, invalid password, invalid username. I look up like all these tutorials and Reddit posts and like how to fix Minecraft, and it's like these 12-year-olds talking, I'm gonna help you fix your Minecraft today. First install www.trojan.net. It will it cleans up your computer real
Trojan.
fast. Um, it isn't a virus, I swear. Um, and
Jeez.
and I just ended up like going back and forth through all these videos, and then I ended up with the conclusion that it deleted my freaking account because now it doesn't even say that it exists anymore.
Oh,
Jeez.
10 of
And
10.
I
This
can't
is new development for me. I didn't know about that.
I can't recover the shit because it's on an email that's 12 years old and it's in a Hotmail. Like them shits don't exist anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
That's insane, bro.
okay, and then today I'm trying to buy it again, and it just doesn't let me. No,
Yeah.
Minecraft doesn't want me to come back 2019.
That is super tough.
But besides that, it was a great experience playing the little bit of time I did have with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really screwing him over. Like he cannot get the second wave of Minecraft, which is super unfortunate.
Yeah, 'cause this game is fucking fun as hell. Like
Yeah.
it's
Now,
just,
I haven't seen it personally, but I think that like it was kind of revving up. But when PewDiePie started playing it again,
Ooh, that was the
it
floodgate, bro.
yeah,
yeah.
like now I haven't seen any of the series. How is it good? Is it?
Okay,
I
No,
so
mean,
it's really it's good. It's PewDiePie being PewDiePie, really. Like he just being stupid playing Minecraft. and all of his fans is like, well, shit, this is what we first got into.
Mm.
Like, you know, we all started watching PewDiePie when he was doing Minecraft back in the day,
And like
and we're
Amnesia
like,
screaming.
yeah, and he was just screaming. Now he's doing that again. We're like, shit, I missed this. This is
He's
fun. Now
okay.
everybody's
Here,
coming back to Minecraft.
so maybe a little devil's advocate here, but do you think he's playing this for the nostalgia, or do you think he's doing this just as like a way to reinvent his channel after the whole
I
"I
think
crashed YouTube" brought the adpocalypse? You know.
he literally did say, a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers is now saying like, I'm just literally doing this because you guys like it. So I think, yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
it for nostalgia, but at the same time, he's kind of just doing it because it's getting him views,
Mm.
ad revenue. It makes sense.
So
I mean,
what
that's
I'm
what he's supposed to do,
what I'm
you
really
know?
understanding here is convert the Ugly Fish channel to a Minecraft Let's Play channel,
Yeah,
and
well, you can't
Use,
because it's broke as hell. So
oh
yeah.
yeah,
unfortunately, yeah, you can't earn money off YouTube anymore. It was
I'll just
so
steal your
close.
footage and I'll post record audio over it.
Yeah.
All right, man, that sounds
No,
good.
I literally have footage, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, of you
footage of
killing my
Keon
horse.
killing your horse.
I
Yeah,
didn't kill your horse, I promise.
he
Literally,
lies.
He
I
killed
took
my
this
horse,
horse out on an adventure,
and it never
because
came back.
I wanted to find a parrot, and we came back, and I got stuck in a tree, like I started suffocating. So I jumped off the horse, right? And as soon as I jumped off this horse, it disappeared into thin air, and I was really confused. I spent about 3 hours searching for it.
He lost
Um,
it. He lost it on purpose. Don't listen to him.
and I was just I got frustrated, so I just dipped, left Minecraft.
Keon out here really killing my horse.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, R.I.P. Philip.
So yeah, rest in peace,
Yeah,
Philip.
rest in peace. Um, topic.
Smooth
Let's get into
transition
topic.
time. I guess we could probably hit up Shadowkeep. I mean, I know Keon
That's for you guys.
isn't really a Destiny
Yeah.
player, but like, I was super hyped for Shadowkeep. Like,
It's going to be insane.
when I heard it
Isn't
got
that
delayed,
the one on Steam? It's gonna be on
yes,
Steam.
that's the one that's on
Right.
Steam.
Okay. So for those who are not aware, Destiny will be making its way out of BattleNet and onto Steam.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a smooth transition coming. It's October 1st now, but what
Yeah.
was happening was so Activision and Bungie split. If you don't know, Activision are the people who develop Call of Duty, or one of the development teams for Call of Duty,
Yeah.
and they were producing Destiny. In other words, they were making the business decisions. Long story short, they split. Bungie and Activision split.
Had a divorce.
And yeah, they went through divorce,
Yeah.
and except this time, Karen didn't get the kids, and Bungie came out on top.
Yeah. We got the kids, boys.
Yeah.
We kept the kids.
So Bungie is kind of like taking Destiny 2 to a real RPG focused area, but that's coming in a big update that was going to be September 17th, I believe. Today
Yeah,
was
coming out soon.
postponed 2 weeks to October 1st.
Now, I hear that a lot of people are kind of butthurt about the pushback of the release, but here's my 2 cents on that. If they push it back, or if they kept it at the same place and then it was like unplayable on release, I would not want that.
Yeah,
That would suck.
At first, I was definitely on that butthurt side. I was very mad. I'm like, what the heck? I've been waiting for this. It comes out near my birthday. It was going to be my gift to myself. And then I heard it got delayed. And then I read their post about it. I don't know if you've read it. And maybe I'll put it up on the screen if I actually edit things. But
Right.
it was something to the effect of, the reason we're actually doing this is because we no longer have someone pushing us to hit deadlines. So we would rather perfect our game and give it to you 2 weeks late, and you have a way better time with it than any other result, you know?
Right.
And
That's good. That's very good.
I appreciate, because that's what I want from a development studio. When I'm going to put $30 more into your game, I want you to take the time and make it good.
So like, what exactly is Shadowkeep? Is it a whole new game or is it an update?
It's like an expansion.
Kind
Or
of.
an expansion
It's
pack.
definitely they call it an expand alone, because you know how with Destiny you needed to say you needed to play the newest update, you needed to buy all of the other ones.
Yeah.
Shadowkeep is completely separate. So even if you don't own Forsaken or Warmind or Curse of Osiris, you can buy Shadowkeep
Yeah.
and play it as if you were just a brand new player.
Oh. Sorry, that was me making noises. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's monsters spawning in
Ah.
my house. But continue.
What I think is really great about it is, along with Shadowkeep releasing, New Light is coming out, which is essentially Destiny free to play.
Is it really?
It's the base game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the base game. You can still get all the armor and weapons and stuff, but it's just the base game. So you
Okay.
don't have any of the story content or any of that, but you still have all the weapons, all the game modes, everything. Anything else?
And
you
it's
wanna get.
Destiny.
It's Destiny. It's Destiny 2.
It's Destiny, man.
Yeah. And so I know I have a couple friends who are waiting specifically for New Light to come out to get into Destiny, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited to
So
have
that's gonna be
more people with me.
So okay, so should I buy Shadowkeep or should I
buy
just
Shadowkeep.
Buy
Okay.
Shadowkeep, and I think you should get the base game too, just because you're not as much of a multiplayer person. I think you definitely enjoy PvE, and the story's good. It's a
Yeah.
little jank sometimes, but it's good, and you can get a lot of free exotics from it. So
Yeah.
Wait, really?
It's a good way to get into Destiny as
it
a
really
whole.
is. It kind of
Okay.
just like leads you into it. You know, and you have people, you know, will gladly go back to the campaign with you if you need. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's definitely, I think Shadowkeep is like the perfect expansion,
Yeah.
and that's coming from a
Let's
new
talk
player.
about the more emphasis on the RPG aspect that they're going to be introducing.
Armor 2.0.
Oh shit. What's
So
that?
essentially, Destiny's armor system works currently on perks. So I have
Yeah.
a set, I have a chest piece that might be like unflinching sniper aim. Well,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
armor 2.0, or here, let me go back a bit. So if I have that chest piece and I don't like the way it looks, but I have
Mhm.
another chest piece that has garbage perks, but I like the way it looks, I can't do anything about that. I just have to keep trying to get that other armor piece with the perk I want, and it could take forever.
Yeah, it's just very RNG based, very RNG based.
And for someone with, you know, the shittiest of luck, it doesn't really work out for me. So,
Yeah.
Armor 2.0 is essentially you can take any armor set you have and customize it personally.
Yeah.
You can take the stats and upgrade them by using the armor. And
Okay.
it's so cool because I think they're adding like, it's kind of like a skill tree. Like the more you use an armor, the more things you can do with it. And it's, I don't know. I wish I could just like explain it to you perfectly because it's so in depth, but it's so cool. And you know, the new armor that you're getting for Solstice of
Yeah,
Heroes,
for the
newest
event that's
update,
happening right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
is actually going to be the first set of Armor 2.0. So you can grind for
Okay.
it now, and when the update drops, you have your first set. Yeah,
That's really wavy, bro.
yeah, and they're
Need to
adding
get
like,
into that
there's
game.
even like quality of life stuff. Like they're adding finishing moves,
Yeah.
like just
Finishing moves.
like flashy final kills. And I'm
Cool
Okay.
new exotics.
I'm hyped. New exotics,
They're putting
old
it back
exotics,
on the moon as like that's like the big thing.
Hoons Monted.
Yeah, spooky moon stuff, which is kind of odd.
Yeah.
Took all my dirt. Sorry, the server took my dirt. But it's going to be interesting to see new players get in, old players react to this kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah,
how the meta is gonna change, and it's exciting.
Yeah, I really need to get into that game.
you know, speaking of newer games, you know, I don't know much about this one either, but you know, all I know is that it's truly breathtaking.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
You guys can definitely take the reins on this one.
Nah, when I first heard of this game, I don't even know that much about it either.
Yeah,
To be
Keon
honest
has
with you.
kind of had a hard on for this game without having any information for like 3 years now.
This has been like as soon as I heard of it, I was like, "Yo, this game is going to be amazing." Like just somehow, I just thought like this game's gonna be great.
So who's developing
Fucking
it? Is it
breathtaking.
it's the
Oh,
Witcher people,
shoot.
right? It's CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, it's Project
Yeah.
Red.
So CD Projekt Red make like crazy good games. They're super in depth. I mean, The Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing game.
I just feel like this game is gonna be like just the story like that they're trying to build it off of is
You,
insane.
trivia: what is Cyberpunk? What was Cyberpunk?
I have no idea.
You cut out
Christian, do you
Cyberpunk's
know?
what?
What was Cyberpunk originally?
Oh,
What are they basing this game off of?
oh
In
shoot.
fact, do I know? I think
I
I
don't remember. I used to know this. I read it in some like trivia video, not read it. I
It
read
is
it in
a
a trivia video.
tabletop based on a tabletop RPG.
Oh, what?
Skyrim. I don't
No,
know.
tabletop
Fuck.
RPG
No,
is like D&D.
Oh, like
literally,
oh tabletop.
it was its own tabletop RPG.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And it was called Cyberpunk.
It was called Cyberpunk.
So
I've
what you're
never.
saying is
I
we're gonna
literally
go
never
buy
knew that.
this and play it.
And play it. Yeah, we're gonna play this game.
Look up
So
the future
the
episodes of the
character.
Bodgast where we play actual Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
So how would you play it?
Well, it's.
I mean, there were different classes.
Yeah.
It was
I'm sure
insane.
it's similar to D&D. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's all based on the dice and
That's crazy.
it's
That's cool.
Keanu Reeves' character originally, like he was in that. Like the stories are super cool. If you want to watch a video, go watch it. Polygon made a video on it. It was pretty insane.
If you send me the link to that, I'll drop it in the description of this.
10
Alright.
10. Okay, yeah, I'll find it.
I'll probably put the Shadowkeep trailer in there too.
Bro, I don't
But-
know what the fuck I'm building in Minecraft right now, but go ahead.
So what are your Keon, what are like some hopes that you want in what do you want from Cyberpunk?
I want it to truly be like I just don't want to get bored in that game ever. Basically.
Okay.
You know, like I wanted to keep updating, just like GTA 5 is doing. Like GTA 5 came out how long ago?
Oh,
Almost
that's
5 years ago, I think.
right.
And they're still making updates. The game is still highly popular. Like the shit that's coming out is amazing. Like that's what I want them to do. I want
So
them
you're
to
just
continue.
you're looking for like constant support.
Yeah, I'm looking for content basically.
Okay.
I'm sure the game's gonna be fun. I'm sure it's gonna have a bunch of like original things in it, but like after a while, I don't want it to be boring.
Right.
No, I got you. Yeah. I think
So-
it's what most people want with the game. They don't want to spend their $60, get 10 hours out of it, and be done. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, that
constant
Now that
support
bears a
from the
question.
developer is really important.
okay. Now, games in the past have disappointed us. We want what I'm hearing is we want something along the lines of we want this fucking ages Skyrim, like that's the new GTA 5. We just want something to be immersive, not like the same pitfalls of the same RPG 300
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
because
CD
Go ahead.
Projekt Red is the development team to do that. You know,
yeah,
I mean, you look at The Witcher. The Witcher came out like a while ago, and I think it
Yeah.
got its latest expansion last year.
yeah,
You know, they're people who are really passionate about what they do. They're actually a relatively small development team who are super focused, and I think they're probably perfect to tackle something like this. You know,
yeah. I think the only thing that could actually happen with this game, like that can make it trash or whatever, is if it ends up like let's say like the Division or something. I mean, the
Mhm.
Division wasn't a bad game exactly. It just died out, overhyped, and it just died out. Like I don't see anyone really streaming that
what
anymore.
what even happened to Division 2?
I have no idea.
The
Because, like-
reviews were good on it, but then I feel like
It just died.
that's as far as it went.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because I remember the Division 1 had problems with glitches,
Yeah, yeah.
optimization, and cheaters.
Yeah.
But like I heard the Division 2 was coming out, and I forgot it came out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like,
So when it came out, it just went silent so fast. Like no
Yeah.
one. I think I seen like 2 or 3 streams with
Well,
it. That's about it.
Yeah,
it was like
like
a
I
farce.
really
It
hope
just
this
blows
does
some
not
people
turn
away.
into Anthem.
Yeah,
Like,
or Anthem.
Ooh,
That's
Right.
okay.
that's another game.
I don't think it'll go that far. You know.
That's a perfect game to talk about, Anthem,
Well,
because Anthem was a really hyped out game, bro. Like really hyped out.
I think that was part of the problem. You know, people were really looking at this game as the next Destiny.
Yeah,
If you were watching Destiny streamers when Anthem dropped, all of them were switching to Anthem and they're like, we'll see if this might be my new game over Destiny because it was a looter shooter RPG grind heavy
yeah,
game that they were looking forward to. And then when the developers went nuts and they banned Glad, number one, for an exploit that they left in their game that wasn't even major. He was literally grinding a boss and they banned him.
yeah.
There was the issues with, load times. Let's talk. Okay, I'm not going to sit at a loading screen for 10 minutes
Yeah.
to play a game
Yeah.
for 30 seconds and then I hit another loading screen.
Also, that release, the fucking servers on release,
Oh my gosh.
that was so bad.
I think Anthem is like the textbook hype train crash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's what we don't want from Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hate on Anthem right now because I feel like it's not a terrible game. It was just way overhyped, way overhyped. It was everywhere. I saw a lot of streams with it though. It wasn't that bad,
Yeah.
but
And I think
it's
there's
not like a
certain-
highly streamed game.
There's certain pitfalls Cyberpunk will avoid, like it's a single player game,
Yeah,
number one, so it won't have to deal with servers. It won't have to deal with, player interaction. Exploits will always happen, but I just feel like they happen less often. They don't matter as much in a single player game because they don't
Yeah.
affect other people.
yeah. But then about single player, in every single player game, everybody wants multiplayer.
I
Like
can see
when
that.
GTA originally came out, before GTA Online, all that stuff. I remember watching GTA 4, all those funny shit. There was online and shit, but like even way before it hit like online, people were like, "Yo, we need to make this multiplayer somehow," because it's just the fact that you could run around and do crazy shit with friends.
Yeah,
You know,
I got
that's
you.
that's a
Fallout did the
highly
same thing, with that
yeah
catastrophe, and then there was, shoot, Mass Effect even had a multiplayer.
Oh,
yeah
speaking of Mass Effect, like I'm not gonna, but that's another game. Remember Andromeda? Remember that release?
No one wants to remember Andromeda, please.
Exactly. So like, let's hope that's not a thing.
And you
either.
remember how
Like,
hyped I was for that.
yeah, and then it was just
what is it called, Andromeda?
Yeah, Mass Effect
Yeah.
Andromeda. You remember the head
boy, oh
spinning?
boy, that
I
was
never
a game.
gotten to that at all.
So,
Yeah, there are pitfalls that you need to avoid in single player games too, because like that could have been such a great game, but it was not. It really
that's
was
true.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch Donkey's video on it.
I will.
Another link in the description. We got to give Donkey those subs, give him that
Donkey's
publicity.
fucking dead, bro. The dude is hilarious. Shout out,
Honestly,
shout out, fucking the Black Hokage. One of my favorite people who
honestly
does
is
this shit.
really funny. He's like relatively new to the
Penguin.
scene. The
Ugly Fish?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Shout out, Ugly Fish.
Shut up.
Bro, you guys need to check out his channel right the fuck now. If you're not
Link-
watching,
Honestly,
Link is
I'll
the
put his link in the
description.
description. Yep.
Link is the description.
the link is literally the description. If you're not watching Ugly Fish, I don't know what you're doing. You're not watching anything.